Chapter 9. A New Alliance. Reaching out to potential allies. With the success of their latest mission, the Carters knew that their next step had to involve forming stronger alliances. They needed more resources, more technology, and more people to stand a chance against the alien threat. The recent victories had shown that unity was their greatest strength, and they needed to expand that unity. John called a meeting with the key leaders of the Orion space station and the Allied colonies. We've proven that we can hit the aliens where it hurts. Now, we need to strengthen our alliances. We can't do this alone. Emma added, there are other space stations and colonies out there, some with technologies and capabilities we don't have. It's time to reach out to them and build a coalition. Lucas, always the strategist, suggested, we should also look for any alien species that might be willing to join our cause. If the directive is as desperate as we think, they've likely made enemies elsewhere. Dr. Novak nodded. We'll need to send diplomatic missions to these potential allies. Let's get to work. Diplomatic missions. The Orion space station organized several diplomatic missions, each tasked with reaching out to different space stations, colonies, and potentially friendly alien species. John, Emma, and Lucas each took charge of a mission, their unique skills and experiences making them ideal representatives. John's mission. The Martian colonies. John's mission took him to the Martian colonies, a series of settlements known for their advanced mining and industrial capabilities. The Martian leaders were initially skeptical, their isolationist policies making them hesitant to join an interstellar conflict. John addressed the Martian Council. We're facing an existential threat. The aliens won't stop at Earth. Mars is a rich target, and they'll come for you next. We need your support, your technology, and your people. The Martian governor, a stern woman named Althea, listened carefully. You've made a compelling case, John. But what assurances can you offer that our involvement will turn the tide? John replied, we've already made significant strides in weakening the aliens. With your industrial capabilities, we can mass-produce the enzyme disruption agents and ultraviolet devices. Together, we can stand a chance. After a long deliberation, the Martian Council agreed to join the alliance, their advanced technology and resources providing a significant boost to the coalition's efforts. Emma's mission. The Jupiter stations. Emma's mission was to the Jupiter stations, a series of research outposts orbiting the gas giant. These stations were home to some of the brightest minds in the solar system, their research and technological advancements unparalleled. Emma presented her findings to the Jupiter Research Council. We've identified critical weaknesses in the alien biology. With your expertise, we can refine our countermeasures and develop new strategies to exploit these vulnerabilities. Dr. Aidan Cross, the head of the council, was intrigued. Your research is impressive, Emma. But joining this fight puts us all at great risk. Why should we take that chance? Emma responded passionately, because the risk of doing nothing is greater. The aliens are desperate and ruthless. If we don't stop them now, they'll come for us all. Your research could be the key to our survival. The Jupiter Council, swayed by Emma's arguments and the potential for groundbreaking discoveries, agreed to join the alliance, their scientific prowess adding a critical edge to the coalition's efforts. Lucas's mission. The Outer Rim stations. Lucas's mission was the most challenging, taking him to the Outer Rim stations, a series of isolated outposts known for their independence and self-reliance. These stations were inhabited by a diverse group of settlers, traders, and renegades, each with their own agendas. Lucas met with the leaders of the Outer Rim stations, presenting his case for unity. We're stronger together. The aliens won't stop at Earth or Mars. They'll come for the Outer Rim too. We need to unite to stand a chance. Captain Reese, a seasoned leader of one of the largest outposts, was skeptical. Why should we trust you? We've managed just fine on our own. Lucas replied, because this threat is unlike anything we've faced before. We've made significant progress, but we need your help. Your unique skills and knowledge of the Outer Rim could tip the balance in our favor. After days of negotiations and demonstrations of the coalition's capabilities, The leaders of the Outer Rim stations agreed to join the alliance, their diverse skills and resources providing valuable support to the coalition, forming a united front. With the new alliances in place, the Orion space station and its partners formed a united front against the alien threat. The combined resources, technology, and expertise of the coalition significantly enhanced their capabilities, giving them a fighting chance. John, Emma, Lucas, and Dr. Novak worked tirelessly to integrate the new allies into their plans. The Martian industrial capabilities allowed for mass production of the enzyme disruption agents and ultraviolet devices, while the Jupiter station's research accelerated their understanding of the alien biology and tactics. The Outer Rim stations provided unique insights and unconventional strategies, adding an element of unpredictability to the coalition's efforts. Coordinating the efforts. The next few weeks were a whirlwind of activity as the coalition coordinated their efforts. The newly formed alliance established a central command, with representatives from each member station and colony. John was appointed as the overall commander, his experience and leadership qualities making him the ideal choice. Emma focused on refining the biological countermeasures, working closely with the Jupiter researchers. We need to ensure that our agents are effective and can be deployed quickly and safely. Lucas continued his work on decoding alien communications, using the advanced technologies provided by their new allies. Every piece of information we uncover can give us an edge. We need to stay ahead of them. Dr. Novak oversaw the integration of the new technologies and resources, ensuring that the coalition's efforts were coordinated and efficient. We're stronger together. Let's use every advantage we have. Preparing for the next battle. With their newfound strength, the coalition prepared for the next battle. The goal was to launch a coordinated strike against multiple alien bases, using their new weapons and strategies to disrupt and weaken the alien forces. John addressed the coalition's leadership. We've come a long way, but the fight isn't over. Our next mission is critical. We need to strike hard and strike fast, using everything we've learned and developed. Emma outlined the plan. We'll deploy the enzyme disruption agents and ultraviolet devices at key points, targeting their command centers and supply lines. Our goal is to create maximum disruption and weaken their ability to coordinate. Lucas added, we'll use the intercepted communications to anticipate their moves and stay one step ahead. This is our chance to turn the tide permanently. Dr. Novak emphasized the importance of unity. We've shown that we can work together and achieve great things. Let's keep that momentum going. This is our fight, and we will win. The coordinated strike. The day of the coordinated strike arrived. The coalition's fleet, now significantly larger and more powerful, launched from their respective stations and colonies. The sight was awe-inspiring, a testament to the strength and unity of the coalition. John led the fleet, his voice calm and steady over the communication system. This is it. Our chance to strike a decisive blow. Remember your training, stay focused, and stay united. We will succeed. The fleet reached the first target, an alien command center. The coalition's forces moved with precision, deploying the enzyme disruption agents and ultraviolet devices at key points. The effects were immediate, causing chaos and confusion among the alien ranks. Emma monitored the deployment, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. It's working. We're creating significant disruption. Lucas provided real-time updates, using the decoded communications to guide the coalition's forces. We're seeing a lot of movement. They're trying to regroup. Let's keep the pressure on. Achieving a decisive victory. The coordinated strike was a resounding success. The coalition's forces systematically targeted and disrupted the alien command centers and supply lines, significantly weakening their ability to coordinate and sustain their efforts. John addressed the coalition's leadership. We did it. We've struck a major blow against the enemy. But we need to stay vigilant. This victory gives us an advantage, but the fight isn't over. Emma hugged Alex tightly, relief and pride shining in her eyes. We're making progress. We're getting closer to securing our future. Lucas looked at his parents, his heart swelling with pride and determination. We've shown them that we're not going to back down. We're stronger together. Dr. Novak praised the coalition's efforts. This victory is a testament to our unity and resolve. Let's build on this momentum and keep pushing forward. Looking ahead. With the success of the coordinated strike, the coalition felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. They knew that the battle for survival was far from over, but they also knew that they had the strength and unity to face whatever challenges lay ahead. John, Emma, Lucas, and Dr. Novak continued their work, refining their strategies and preparing for the next phase of the conflict. They remained committed to protecting their home and ensuring the survival of humanity. As they looked out at the stars, the Carters felt a renewed sense of purpose. They had achieved a significant victory, but they knew that the journey ahead would be challenging. Together with their allies, they were ready to continue the fight and protect their home and their future. The battle was far from over, but the Carters and their allies were prepared for whatever came next. They would defend Earth and ensure the survival of humanity, no matter the cost. Chapter 10. The Hidden Agenda. Uncovering a Secret. In the wake of their recent victory, the Orion space station and its allies worked tirelessly to maintain their momentum. However, amidst the celebration and preparation for future battles, a new and unsettling piece of information emerged. Lucas, still diligently decoding alien communications, stumbled upon a hidden message buried deep within the data. It was heavily encrypted, suggesting that it contained highly sensitive information. He called his parents and Dr. Novak to the lab immediately. "I've found something. This message was hidden in the data we intercepted. It's encrypted with a level of complexity we haven't seen before." John leaned over Lucas's shoulder, studying the screen. "Can you decode it?" Lucas nodded. "It'll take some time, but I'm on it." As Lucas worked on the decryption, the rest of the team continued their preparations, unaware of the significant revelation about to unfold. The hidden message. After several days of relentless effort, Lucas finally cracked the encryption. What he found left him stunned. "Mom, Dad, Dr. Novak, you need to see this," he called out, his voice shaking. The message revealed a secret meeting between the highest-ranking alien leaders. They discussed a contingency plan, a last resort to ensure the survival of their species. It was a devastating plan, involving the use of a superweapon capable of destroying entire planets. Emma's face paled as she read the message. This is catastrophic. If they use this weapon, it could mean the end of everything." John's expression hardened. "We need to stop this. Whatever it takes." Dr. Novak nodded. "We need more information. Where is this weapon? How is it activated? We need answers, and we need them fast." Gathering intel. The team knew that they needed to act quickly and decisively. They began by gathering all available intel on the alien leaders and their potential locations. Lucas continued to decode more messages, hoping to find clues about the weapon's whereabouts and activation process. John and Emma led missions to capture high-ranking alien officers, interrogating them for any information about the superweapon. It was a risky endeavor, but they knew that the stakes were too high to avoid taking chances. During one such mission, John managed to capture an alien commander. The interrogation was intense, but eventually, the commander revealed crucial information. "The weapon. It's hidden in a secure facility on our home planet," the commander admitted, his voice filled with fear. "Only the highest-ranking officials know how to activate it." Planning the infiltration. With the location of the superweapon now known, the team began planning a daring infiltration mission. They needed to disable the weapon before it could be used, and that meant infiltrating the alien home planet, a place heavily fortified and crawling with defenses. John called a meeting with the coalition's leaders. "We have the location of the superweapon. It's on their home planet. We need to infiltrate and disable it before they can use it." Emma outlined the plan. "We'll need a small elite team to get in and out quickly. Our goal is to disable the weapon and escape without being detected." Lucas added, I'll continue monitoring their communications. If they catch wind of our plan, we'll need to adapt quickly. Dr. Novak emphasized the importance of coordination. This mission is critical. We need to ensure every detail is planned and every contingency is covered. Failure is not an option. The infiltration team. The coalition selected a team of highly skilled operatives for the mission. John, Emma, and Lucas were at the forefront, their experience and knowledge making them essential to the mission's success. They were joined by experts in espionage, combat, and technology, forming a formidable unit. As they prepared for the mission, the team underwent rigorous training, simulating the conditions they would face on the alien home planet. They rehearsed their plan repeatedly, ensuring that everyone knew their role and what to do in case of emergencies. John addressed the team before they launched. This is it. Our most important mission yet. Stay focused, stay sharp, and stay safe. We're counting on each other. Emma hugged Alex tightly, her heart heavy with the weight of the mission. We'll be back soon. Stay strong, okay? Alex nodded, his eyes filled with determination. Be careful, Mom. Be careful, Dad. Lucas checked the equipment one last time, ensuring everything was in working order. We're ready. Let's do this. The journey to the alien home planet. The team boarded the shuttle, their hearts pounding with anticipation and fear. The journey to the alien home planet was long and fraught with danger. They navigated through enemy patrols and avoided detection, relying on their training and skills. As they approached the alien home planet, the team reviewed their plan one last time. John reminded them of their objectives. We need to disable the weapon and get out undetected. Stay focused and follow the plan. The shuttle landed a safe distance from the facility housing the superweapon. The team moved quickly and quietly, using the cover of the alien flora to hide their approach. They reached the facility's perimeter and used their advanced technology to bypass the security systems. Inside the facility. Once inside, the team moved through the facility with precision and stealth. They encountered several patrols, but their training allowed them to neutralize the threats quickly and silently. Emma led the way to the central control room, where they believed the weapons activation system was located. We need to find the control room and disable the weapon. Lucas, guide us with the schematics. Lucas used his tablet to navigate the facility's layout. The control room should be just ahead. Stay alert. As they approached the control room, they encountered heavier resistance. The aliens seemed to be aware that something was amiss. John and the combat specialists engaged the guards, ensuring that Emma and Lucas could reach the control room. Inside the control room, Emma and Lucas worked quickly to disable the weapon. They hacked into the system, bypassing multiple security protocols. We're in, Lucas said, his fingers flying over the controls. Emma identified the weapon's power source. We need to disable this and ensure it can't be reactivated. Disabling the weapon. The team worked with precision and speed. They disabled the weapon's power source and uploaded a virus into the system to prevent it from being reactivated. The process was tense, every second feeling like an eternity. John kept watch, his eyes scanning for any signs of trouble. How much longer? Emma replied, just a few more seconds. Almost there. Lucas completed the upload and confirmed the weapon was disabled. We did it. The weapon is offline. The team breathed a collective sigh of relief, but they knew they couldn't relax just yet. They needed to escape the facility and return to the shuttle. The escape. The escape was just as perilous as the infiltration. The team moved quickly, avoiding patrols and security systems. As they neared the exit, they encountered a heavily fortified checkpoint. John signaled for the team to stop. We need a distraction to get past this. Emma nodded. I'll create a diversion. You get the team through. Emma set off a series of small explosions, drawing the guards away from their posts. John and the team seized the opportunity, slipping past the checkpoint and making their way to the exit. They reached the shuttle and boarded quickly, lifting off just as the facility's alarms sounded. The team breathed a collective sigh of relief as they ascended through the planet's atmosphere, returning to the Orion space station. Back on the Orion space station, the team was greeted with cheers and applause. They had successfully disabled the superweapon, averting a catastrophic threat. Dr. Novak praised the team. "You've done incredible work. This could be the turning point we needed." Emma was cautiously optimistic. "We've shown that we can hit them where it hurts. Now we need to prepare for their retaliation." Lucas continued his work, monitoring alien communications for any signs of a counterattack. "We need to stay vigilant. They'll want revenge for this." John looked at his family and their allies, his heart filled with determination. "We've made significant progress, but the fight isn't over. We need to stay strong and keep pushing forward." Looking ahead. With the superweapon disabled, the coalition felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. They knew that the battle for survival was far from over, but they also knew that they had the strength and unity to face whatever challenges lay ahead. John, Emma, Lucas, and Dr. Novak continued their work, refining their strategies and preparing for the next phase of the conflict. They remained committed to protecting their home and ensuring the survival of humanity. As they looked out at the stars, the Carters felt a renewed sense of purpose. They had achieved a significant victory, but they knew that the journey ahead would be challenging. Together with their allies, they were ready to continue the fight and protect their home and their future. The battle was far from over, but the Carters and their allies were prepared for whatever came next. They would defend Earth and ensure the survival of humanity, no matter the cost. Chapter 11. The Final Offensive. The calm before the storm. The success of disabling the superweapon brought a brief respite to the coalition. The Orion space station and its allies took the time to regroup, strengthen their defenses, and prepare for the inevitable retaliation from the aliens. The mood was tense but determined. Everyone knew that the final battle was approaching. John, Emma, Lucas, and Dr. Novak gathered in the main strategy room to discuss their next steps. Holographic maps and data streams filled the room, highlighting their progress and the remaining challenges. John began the meeting. "We've achieved a significant victory, but we can't let our guard down. The aliens will retaliate, and we need to be ready." Emma added, "We need to take the fight to them. If we can strike a decisive blow, we might be able to end this conflict once and for all." Lucas, who had been monitoring alien communications, spoke up. "We've intercepted messages indicating that the alien high command is regrouping. They're planning a major offensive. We need to act before they do." Dr. Novak nodded. "We need a plan that targets their leadership and their remaining strongholds. This is our chance to cripple them permanently." Formulating the plan. The team spent the next few days formulating a comprehensive plan for the final offensive. They identified key targets, including the alien high command, their remaining military bases, and their supply lines. The goal was to disrupt their coordination, weaken their defenses, and force a surrender. John outlined the plan to the coalition's leadership. "We'll launch a multi-pronged attack, hitting them where it hurts the most. Our forces will target their high command, while simultaneous strikes will take out their military bases and supply lines." Emma explained the tactical details. "We'll use the enzyme disruption agents and ultraviolet radiation devices to weaken their defenses. Our forces will be equipped with the latest technology, giving us an edge in combat." Lucas emphasized the importance of timing. "We need to coordinate our strikes perfectly. If we can catch them off guard, we'll have a significant advantage." Dr. Novak concluded, "This is our chance to end this war. We need to stay focused and united. Let's make this count." Assembling the coalition. With the plan in place, the coalition began assembling their forces. The Martian colonies, Jupiter stations, and Outer Rim stations all contributed troops, ships, and resources. The combined fleet was the largest and most powerful the coalition had ever fielded. John and Emma spent long hours coordinating with the various commanders, ensuring that everyone was on the same page. They held briefings, reviewed strategies, and addressed any concerns. John addressed the coalition's troops before the launch. This is it. Our final offensive. We've come a long way, and we've faced incredible odds. But we're stronger together. Stay focused, stay united, and we will prevail. Emma added, we're fighting for our homes, our families, and our future. Let's give everything we have. Good luck, everyone. Launching the offensive. The day of the final offensive arrived. The coalition's fleet launched from their respective stations and colonies, a vast armada moving through space towards the alien strongholds. The sight was both awe-inspiring and daunting, a testament to the coalition's unity and resolve. John led the fleet, his voice calm and steady over the communication system. Remember your training, stay focused, and trust in each other. This is our chance to end this war. The fleet reached the first target, the Alien High Command Center. The coalition's forces moved with precision, deploying the enzyme disruption agents and ultraviolet devices to weaken the defenses. The battle begins. The battle was intense and chaotic. The alien forces, though caught off guard, responded with fierce resistance. The sky was filled with the flashes of laser fire, the explosions of ships, and the sounds of battle. Emma led a squadron targeting the High Command Center. Focus your fire on the central structure. We need to take out their command capabilities. Lucas monitored the battle from the command ship, providing real-time updates and adjustments to the strategy. We're seeing heavy resistance on the east flank. Redirect forces to support. John coordinated the overall assault, directing forces to critical points and ensuring that their tactics adapted to the evolving situation. Keep the pressure on. We need to break through their defenses. Targeting the High Command. As the battle raged on, the coalition forces managed to breach the defenses of the High Command Center. John, Emma, and a select team infiltrated the structure, their goal to capture or neutralize the alien leaders. Inside, they encountered heavy resistance. The corridors were filled with alien soldiers, each fight more brutal than the last. But the coalition team pressed on, their determination unwavering. Emma led the way, her weapon at the ready. We're close. The command chamber is just ahead. Lucas provided support from the command ship, hacking into the alien systems to disable security measures. I've disabled the locks. You should be able to access the command chamber now. John nodded. Let's move. We need to finish this. The final confrontation. The team burst into the command chamber, finding the alien leaders huddled around a central console. The leaders turned, their eyes filled with a mix of fear and defiance. John raised his weapon. It's over. Surrender, and we can end this peacefully. The alien leader, a towering figure with an air of authority, stepped forward. You think you've won? We will never surrender. We fight for our survival, just as you do. Emma spoke, her voice calm but firm. We've disabled your superweapon and weakened your forces. Continuing this fight will only lead to more destruction. Surrender, and we can find a way to coexist. The alien leader hesitated, the weight of the decision evident. After a tense moment, he lowered his weapon. Very well. We will surrender. But know this, we will never forget what you've done. John nodded. Neither will we. Let's end this war and find a way to live in peace. The aftermath. With the surrender of the alien high command, the battle came to an end. The coalition forces quickly secured the remaining alien strongholds, disarming the soldiers and ensuring that the conflict would not reignite. Back on the Orion space station, the mood was one of relief and celebration. Families reunited, and the station's community came together to honor those who had fought bravely and those who had fallen. John addressed the coalition's leadership. We've achieved a great victory, but our work isn't over. We need to ensure a lasting peace and rebuild what was lost. Emma added, we have a chance to create a better future. Let's use this opportunity to build bridges and foster understanding. Lucas continued to monitor alien communications, ensuring that the surrender was honored and that there were no further threats. We need to stay vigilant, but we've made significant progress. Dr. Novak praised the coalition's efforts. This victory is a testament to our unity and resolve. Let's continue working together to ensure a lasting peace. Building a new future. With the war over, the coalition turned its efforts to rebuilding and fostering a new era of cooperation. The Orion space station became a hub of diplomacy and reconstruction, bringing together humans and aliens to work towards a common goal. John, Emma, Lucas, and Dr. Novak played key roles in this new chapter. They facilitated negotiations, coordinated rebuilding efforts, and ensured that the hard-won peace was maintained. John addressed a gathering of leaders and representatives. We've come a long way, but our journey is just beginning. Let's build a future where we can coexist and thrive together. Emma added, we've shown that unity and understanding are our greatest strengths. Let's use them to create a better world for all. Lucas, now a respected leader in his own right, spoke of the importance of vigilance and cooperation. We must remain united and committed to our common goals. Together, we can achieve anything. Dr. Novak emphasized the importance of continued research and innovation. Our future depends on our ability to learn and adapt. Let's continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible. A new dawn. As they looked out at the stars, the Carters felt a renewed sense of hope and purpose. They had fought bravely and overcome incredible odds. Now, they were ready to build a new future, one where humans and aliens could coexist in peace and prosperity. The final offensive had brought an end to the war, but it also marked the beginning of a new era. The Carters and their allies were prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united by their shared vision and determination to protect their home and their future. The battle was over, but the journey had just begun. The Carters and their allies were ready to embrace the future, knowing that together, they could overcome any obstacle and achieve greatness. Chapter 12. The Path to Peace. Establishing peaceful relations. With the war over, the focus shifted to ensuring a lasting peace between humanity and the alien species. The Orion space station became the center of diplomatic efforts, hosting representatives from both sides to discuss terms and establish a framework for coexistence. John, Emma, Lucas, and Dr. Novak played crucial roles in these negotiations. They understood that building trust and mutual respect was essential for a sustainable peace. John began the first major meeting with a speech that set the tone for the discussions. We've seen the devastation that conflict brings. Now, we have the opportunity to build something better. Let's work together to create a future where our children can live in peace. Emma added, we must acknowledge our differences and find common ground. Through understanding and cooperation, we can achieve great things. Lucas, who had been instrumental in decoding alien communications, emphasized the importance of transparency. Open communication is key. We must be honest and transparent with each other to build trust. Dr. Novak provided a scientific perspective, advocating for joint research initiatives. By sharing our knowledge and resources, we can advance our understanding and solve common challenges. The Treaty of Orion. The negotiations culminated in the signing of the Treaty of Orion, a historic agreement that laid the foundation for peaceful coexistence. The treaty included provisions for demilitarization, resource sharing, and cultural exchange. The signing ceremony was a momentous occasion, attended by leaders from both sides. John and Emma stood alongside the alien representatives as they signed the treaty, symbolizing a new beginning. John addressed the assembly. This treaty marks the end of conflict and the beginning of a new era. Let's honor it with our actions and our commitment to peace. Emma added, we've taken the first step, but our journey is just beginning. Together, we can build a future where all species can thrive. Lucas spoke of the importance of vigilance. We must remain dedicated to the principles of this treaty. Peace requires constant effort and vigilance. Dr. Novak highlighted the potential for scientific collaboration. By working together, we can unlock new discoveries and improve the lives of all beings. Rebuilding and healing. With the treaty in place, efforts turned to rebuilding and healing. The Orion space station and its allies worked tirelessly to repair the damage caused by the war and to support those affected. John and Emma led initiatives to rebuild infrastructure and provide aid to war-torn areas. They coordinated with the coalition's resources to ensure that help reached those who needed it most. Emma visited a recently liberated colony, speaking with the inhabitants and offering support. "We're here to help you rebuild and to ensure that you have what you need to thrive." John oversaw reconstruction projects, ensuring that they were efficient and effective. "We need to rebuild not just our infrastructure, but also our communities and our trust." Lucas focused on technological advancements, developing new tools and systems to support the rebuilding efforts. "Innovation is key to our recovery. Let's use our technology to create a better future." Dr. Novak continued his research, working on solutions to long-term challenges such as environmental restoration and healthcare. Science and technology can help us heal and build a sustainable future. Cultural exchange and understanding. A significant aspect of the peace process was fostering cultural exchange and understanding. The Orion space station hosted events and programs to bring together humans and aliens, allowing them to learn about each other's cultures and traditions. Emma organized cultural festivals, showcasing the art, music, and cuisine of both humans and aliens. Celebrating our diversity strengthens our unity. Let's appreciate and learn from each other. John facilitated educational programs, promoting mutual understanding and respect. Education is the foundation of peace. By learning about each other, we can build stronger, more inclusive communities. Lucas developed technology to support these initiatives, creating virtual platforms for cultural exchange. Technology can bridge the gaps between us, allowing us to connect and share our experiences. Dr. Novak advocated for joint research projects, bringing together scientists from different backgrounds to work on common goals. Collaboration in science and technology can lead to breakthroughs that benefit us all. A new generation. As the years passed, a new generation grew up in a world shaped by the Treaty of Orion. These young people, both human and alien, were the true beneficiaries of the hard-won peace. John and Emma watched with pride as their children, Alex and Lucas, thrived in this new world. They had grown up witnessing the horrors of war and the power of unity, and they were determined to carry forward the legacy of peace. Alex pursued a career in diplomacy, inspired by his parents' work. "We must continue to build bridges and foster understanding. Peace is our most precious inheritance." Lucas became a leading figure in technology and innovation, using his skills to support the continued growth and development of the coalition. Innovation drives progress. Let's use our knowledge to create a better future for all. The legacy of the Carters. John and Emma continued to serve as leaders and mentors, guiding the coalition and ensuring that the principles of the Treaty of Orion were upheld. They remained dedicated to the cause of peace, knowing that their work was far from over. John reflected on their journey. "We faced incredible challenges and achieved great victories. But the true measure of our success is the world we leave for our children." Emma agreed. "Our legacy is the peace we've built and the lives we've touched. Let's continue to work for a future where all beings can live in harmony." Lucas and Alex, inspired by their parents' example, took on leadership roles in their own right. They carried forward the principles of unity and cooperation, ensuring that the coalition remained strong and vibrant. Dr. Novak, now a respected elder statesman, continued his research and advocacy. "The work of building peace is never done. But together, we can achieve extraordinary things." A bright future. As they looked out at the stars, the Carters felt a profound sense of accomplishment and hope. They had overcome incredible odds and built a future where humans and aliens could coexist in peace and prosperity. The Orion space station, once a symbol of war and conflict, had become a beacon of hope and unity. It stood as a testament to the power of cooperation and the enduring strength of the human spirit. The battle was over, but the journey of building and maintaining peace continued. The Carters and their allies were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united by their shared vision and determination to protect their home and their future. The path to peace was not easy, but it was worth every effort. Together, they had created a world where future generations could live in harmony, explore the mysteries of the universe, and achieve greatness. And as they looked to the stars, they knew that their journey was just beginning.